In this video, you will learn how to create groups in Desire2Learn. You will find the Groups area under the Resources menu. Select Groups. A category is the container that holds a set of groups. Click the New Category button. Give the category a name. You do not need to enter a description. Next, you need to choose how the groups are formed. Click the Enrollment Type menu. You can choose to have the system automatically put the students into groups. You can manually put the students into groups, or students can put themselves into groups. You can also choose whether you want certain numbers of groups or if you want groups of certain numbers of students. Select the appropriate option to fit your needs. You will then need to tell the system either how many groups you want or how many students you want per group. If you would like, in the group prefix box, you can enter the word you want to appear before the group number. The default will be the word group, so it would name the groups Group 1, Group 2, and so on. If you're having the system automatically enroll students in groups, you need to decide what to do with the students who join the course after you've set up the groups. You can select to have the system automatically put them into groups by clicking the Auto Enroll New Users option. There are options to create group discussions, lockers, and assignments further down the page. When you are done, click the Save button to create the groups. You will now see the category listed with the groups under it. To see who's in a group, click the number in the Members column. If you'd like to change the name of a group, click on its name and change it here. When you're editing the names of the groups, there is a place there to enroll users. Most people have found it easier to adjust enrollments when you can see more than one group at a time. To get to that area, click the Save button to return to the list of groups. Click the arrow to the right of the category name and choose Enroll Users. Scroll down. You can enroll someone in a group by clicking the box next to the student under the corresponding group. The badges next to the students' names tell you they're enrolled in a group. If there is a question mark next to a student's name, that means they're enrolled in more than one group. Instructors will not be automatically enrolled in groups. You will still be able to see the group items without being in the group, though. When you're done, click the Save button. You can have as many sets of groups as you need. To make another, click the New Category button and repeat the same procedure as before. This time, we will set up group discussions and an assignment submission folder. Click the Save button to start the creation process. When creating group discussions, you have two options on how things can be set up. Both methods will work exactly the same for students. It is the faculty perspective that will be different. The first option is to create a separate discussion topic for each group. A faculty would need to click into each individual topic to view the discussion going on in the group, and you would have the same number of topics as you do groups. The second option, that is selected by default, will create a single discussion topic that the faculty will use a drop-down menu that will filter the topic by group for reading purposes. After you select the appropriate method, name the discussion topic. You can also provide the instructions for the topic here if you would like, but you can always come back and add that later. If you want to create more than one discussion per group, click the Add Another button to make the next discussion. Name the next discussion. Repeat the Add Another process as many times as you need. When you're done, click the Create a Next button. Now we're going to make the group submission folder. This creation process is just like it is for normal submission folders. A group submission folder is the way to go if you want the group to submit files together and have everyone in the group receive the same grade. Give the submission folder a name and fill in any of the other information as necessary. Then click the Create button. Click the Done button. It returns you to the Edit screen for the category you just created. It has already saved all your choices, so you can click the Cancel button to return to the Groups area. You will now see you have a new set of groups, and this time there are assignment submission folders and discussions associated with each one. To switch between categories, click the View Categories drop-down and select the groups you want to view. You can email groups directly from the screen by clicking the box in front of the group and clicking the email link. To see the group discussions that we created, click the Assessment menu and choose Discussions. Here are the topics that we created for the group discussions. They are currently only in the discussions list, so you will need to add them to content. To see the group submission folder, click the Assessment menu and choose Assignments. You can tell which submission folder is the group one by the people icon to the right of its title. Again, it is currently only in the assignments list. You will need to add it to the content area. I'm going to create a module to put all my group assignments in. Using the existing activities button, I can add all the things I have created for my teams. Those are the basics of using groups in Desire2Learn.